2021. Field 7.
Active maneuver has started. 20 meters off the
We probably stayed longer than we should have, despite how many things were going wrong, because somewhere we believed that if we could just get through this hurdle, if the school could get additional funding, if they can find more staff, X, Y, and Z, like that, it was going to improve and it was going to be better. But that's not true. We were, betrayed. You know, we thought, based on the writings that the Gates School had submitted to the Art Charter Institute during their authorization process, that they fundamentally knew what the children needed, yet wouldn't deliver the programs and the instruction, multisensory education that they promised. I think in the beginning things were good, and little by little things started falling apart, and we kept hoping that things would get better over time. We wanted to give grace. They were a new school. We wanted to give grace. They may not have the most money. We wanted to give grace, to trust them to provide appropriate instruction for Lennon. And even after our trust had been violated time and time again, we were hopeful, because we understood that the dyslexia instruction that he was promised could be extremely beneficial to him in the long run. But I was still trying to get to the bottom of the why, because I genuinely believed that there were good people there and nobody would intentionally want to harm a child. But turning a blind eye so much, you start becoming the culprit.
Handsome.
I love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Well, I guess I would say is that I don't think anybody wanted to see the Gates School closed. Even though there was just a lot of bad stuff going on, it really just needed funding and new leadership. Period. Everything that we were asking the Gates School for, pretty much within the first couple weeks of being in Charleston County Public Schools, they delivered. In our experience, we came in a very broken family with a child whose IEP was upside down, dismantled, and every which way. And in order to start a good foundation for a good IEP, they included me in that process, asked me for feedback. So I really felt for the first time I was able to participate in, creating the goals in the IEP.
All right, Elizabeth.
Mother of Andrew Jax.
This reader and finish.
Okay, awesome.
Do you want to see it? Mother of Andrew Jackson.
And you can share in just a moment when you're done.
Lennon loves school, so really no matter what's going on, he genuinely tries to enjoy it and be a good student.
I have to fix some stuff,
Okay.
so can you come back?
Sure, we sure can. Right, anybody else want to share?
We enjoy books as a family. We find them to be a very special keepsake. And, we like to show Lennon that he can learn about his world through books. And I keep exposing it to him because it's easy for him sometimes to feel overwhelmed inside by looking at books, especially if there's a lot of words on a page.
It didn't take me that long to pick up the skills in my classroom and in my special ed classroom with Miss Hatcher.
Yeah, that was one of the things they said, even though what he noticed when he went in is that a lot of the stuff the kids were learning at that point in the year, he had zero exposure to. I just tried to tell him to have a positive attitude and an open mind, and he did a really good job. He was always intent on listening to the teacher and picking up the new skills, and they were just really understanding about who he is and where we were coming from and who we are as a family.
They even said at the first IEP meeting, they even said that I'm a really great kid and that they love working with me. Am I right?
Yeah, it was really nice. Liz Lennon's the depression that he was having from constantly being singled out or
just bullying.
people, you know, the adults being mad because his mom wants something, you know, to be delivered. You know, he came into CCSD and that's gone. And I think for the first time he was feeling safe and outgoing, and he's dancing again, and just
Stuff that I would do
Yeah.
when I was happy.
I got my kid back.
I learned so much. I am so glad we went on this field trip.
Love it. What did y'all notice? What Lennon used at the end? He used a transition word crazy and eyebrow and violet, which means suffrage ladies. My sister came here from New York to work on women's suffrage.